Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with Tonbridge Angels on FM22. We have gone from a side that was looking to just stay up this season to a side that is looking to maybe get into the playoffs. A couple of minor blips off camera, we'll see those shortly. But today, we've got a bit of a local derby. We're taking on Maidstone United at home. And as always, if you're enjoying this series, then drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. Your question of the day today, I've asked who you support. Where are you from, is my next question. Obviously, I support Liverpool, but I live in Kent. Tonbridge is the closest team to me that you can manage on FM22. Today, we're taking on Maidstone in a bit of a derby. So let's see if we can get 3 points and a bit of local bragging rights. So last episode, we kept the good times rolling with a 1-0 win over Billericay Town to record our third straight league win and get another 3 points on the board. Since then, things have been just as good. More recently, things have taken a bit of a turn. We have lost a couple of matches, but we'll see the results from off camera in a second. I do have a couple of new signings to show you. First up, we have Aaron Blair, who's on loan from Dagenham and Redbridge until the end of the season. We needed another striker, like pretty badly. Tommy Wood's been great for the most part of the season. Recently, he has, failed to score in a few games. Behind him, Olatade just isn't good enough to play centre forward. He isn't really a centre forward. He's a pressing forward defend. He doesn't really do attacking. Our second signing is Kieran Clements, who we've signed for nothing from Braintree. Really good physicals, great jumping reach, and the heading at 10 isn't even too bad for this division. Played a couple of games for me and looked pretty solid actually. So with those two players in, we don't really have any more money to get someone in. I still think we need a good centre forward that can play, because if Tommy Wood gets injured, I think we're screwed, and even he hasn't been scoring well recently. But with those two players brought in, I played 7 matches off camera, including 2 FA Trophy games. Let's see what happened. Fielding with a throw to Ricky Modeste, and that's a good cross, and Tommy Wood heads the ball into the goal. 38th minute, it's Tonbridge nil, St Albans nil in the 4th round of the FA Trophy. Tonbridge's run continues. Loft with the corner kick here, and it's Sonny Miles with I think his first goal of the season from the set piece. 75th minute, the headed goal doubles Tonbridge's lead. Modeste with the corner kick. Turner header, another set piece goal. That's 2 in as many minutes, and it's 3-0. Tonbridge comfortably through to round 5 of the FA Trophy. Free kick here for Chelmsford early on. Henley, he has not dealt with that well at all. It's fallen to Spillane. It is 1-0 Chelmsford within 2.5 minutes of the game. Milovanovic to Dunn. And that's a good ball up for Tommy Ray. And Ray, good control, beats the keeper. Chelmsford lead doubled inside 7 minutes. The former Maidstone United winger doubles Chelmsford's lead. Modeste gets the ball back again. And Turner, a push there by O'Reilly and a penalty for Tonbridge. Chance for the Angels to get back into the game here. 12 minutes gone, and it's Joe Turner from the spot to try and make it 2-1. And it's a good penalty. Tonbridge do get a goal back. Fielding's cross is blocked, but Tom Beer is going to get there ahead of Harrison. And here's Doug Loft. And what a goal by Doug Loft. It's an equalising goal. 18 minutes gone. Tonbridge come from behind to now level 2-2. Loft with the free kick. And Wood with a free header. And Tonbridge now take the lead. 3-2, 31 minutes gone. A dreadful start by the Angels, but they'll turn it around to now go in front. Doug Loft. Through to Courtney Watson, and is it going to be a 4th? It is going to be a 4th. This second half has been an absolute dogfight, but Tonbridge get the 3 points and another win in the league. That's 4 in a row now. Beer to Tom Parkinson. Tommy Wood. Loft. And it's fallen to Turner. Great save by Fryer. Really good save. And the ball back with the Angels now. Loft. Goes back to Tom Parkinson. The ball over the top. Finds Joe Turner. And he's through. And he scored. 1-0 Tonbridge. 26th minute against the leaders currently, Ebbsfleet. Is it going to be another 3 points? Late corner here for Oxford City. And Carroll's blocked. And Fleet's shot is also blocked as well. Tonbridge get away with one there. Bancroft to Ashby. Benyon. Cox, and it's going to be Bancroft, and Oxford City take a 1-0 lead. Tonbridge have not been at their near best today. Might be a first defeat in a while as Oxford take a 1-0 lead. Is Baines to Leather, And the ball coming out from the back here by the National League North side. And Tomlinson has sent through Connor Hall, and Chorley take a 1-0 lead at the Longmead Stadium. 27 minutes gone, and Chorley lead this FA Trophy tie. Blakeman looking to whip this free kick in, and it's a volley, and it's hammered in by Blythe. Jacob Blythe gets the 2-0 lead for Chorley. 86th minute, and Tonbridge looking like a cup exit here. Seeger got lots of time and space here to try and put a cross in. 23rd minute of the game, but Louis Walsh with a header of it is well over. His fielding to Tom Beer, and Loft got space ahead of him here, can maybe shoot, but he sets up Joe Turner, who takes it into the goal. 1-0, 56th minute, Tonbridge lead Hungerford. Deservedly so? Not quite sure. It's not been a great game. His Beer to Wood. And that's a great through ball for Doug Loft. He's got the keeper to beat. Can he beat him? Oh, the block that is by Fuller. Akehurst to McShane. And that's a good cross. Philpott with a header. Great save by Henley. Fantastic save. So we continued that fantastic run we were on last episode with 3 more wins, 2 more in the league. Then we came a bit unstuck. We lost back-to-back games against Oxford and Chorley in the league and the trophy respectively. And then after that, we just struggled. We did score against Hungerford, but that's the only goal we scored in our past 4 games. We only got 1 against Ebbsfleet as well. Yeah, Tommy Woods just stopped scoring for some reason. I think he's got about 18 goals this season, but he hasn't scored in his past 5. We've been defending very well, but we just haven't been able to create too much chance-wise. I mean, his heading's 13, which isn't too bad, and his finishing's 10. Just hasn't really done well in the goal-scoring vein recently. And we had a bit of a chat to him about it, so hopefully it improves. One of the reasons the form might be dipping at the moment is we've had a few players unhappy with their lack of football. One of them being Wester Stutey, the goalkeeper, who was quite poor and made some mistakes when we played him. He's now been dropped in favour of Henley, who's been much, much better. Also, some of the other fringe players, so players like Brian Barrett and Smith Joseph and Jamie O'Hara, also unhappy that they're not getting too much football. O'Hara could probably come in for Tom Parkinson. That might be a change that we can make just to try and get him some minutes maybe and keep him happy. But yeah, I think there's been a few unhappy players that's seen our cohesion dip a little bit. The club atmosphere is good, but it could be better. So that might be, again, a reason why the form hasn't been nearly as good as it has been. But in the league table, we're looking good. We're 9th place. We are a point off the playoffs. But, you know, there's still, as I said last time, quite a cluster of players sitting in mid-table here. We've got 5 points down to 13th and Dorking. So a win could be huge. A defeat could see us drop. But we have got 4 points over Bath. So if we lose today, we won't drop too far. And also today against Maidstone is a bit of a local derby. So we want to try and get the result here. Wood's got 19 goals so far. Hopefully he can get 20 today. Watson is going to be replaced by Ricky Modeste today, just to keep it fresh, because we are not far off of our last game, actually. I think we played on the Tuesday or the Wednesday. Yeah, we played Dorking on the Tuesday, so we haven't had a great break, but we're okay at least. But you can see defensively we've been fine, but I mean, if we look at our front three, Modeste, Turner and Wood, they really haven't delivered in recent games, so I want to see a change there. And Clements has been played the last couple of games alongside Sonny Miles and had a good start to his career, so that's good to see at least. I'll put Aaron Blair on the bench as well. He did come off the bench one game, but I don't know if he'll start. Wood will be our starting striker because he is good despite not scoring recently. I'm actually going to start Jamie O'Hara in place of Tom Parkinson. I'm actually going to make that change for this game. So Maidstone United are a team that I have managed previously on the channel about 3 years ago. We did a save with them. Got them all the way up to the Championship. Didn't quite get them to the Premier League though. Some notable men for Maidstone: Captain George Ellacobi and also Regan Booty. Anyone who watches second yellow cards videos or streams will know who Regan Booty is. He's a bit of a cult hero on Matt's channel, so we'll try and keep him quiet today. He has got a couple of goals. I did look at him pre-match, and he has, I think, got 2 goals and 3 assists, so we're going to have to try and keep him quiet today. He's playing in centre mid. Also, I've got to keep the rest of the team quiet, because Maidstone are a good side. Here's Jamie O'Hara to Miles. And here's the new boy, Kieran Clements. Looking for Joe Turner, but doesn't find him. Here's Walters, and it's a good interception by O'Hara, and here is Turner. Can he put a ball in there? He goes back to Loft, and he's been brought down. I think that's outside the area. I think he's given a penalty, actually. He has. It's a penalty. I thought that looked outside the box to me, but we've got a penalty with 12 and a half minutes gone here, and it's Joe Turner to maybe give us the lead here against Maidstone. He does. 1-0 Tonbridge Angels, 12 and a half minutes in this local derby. I didn't think that was a penalty, actually. It looked outside the box to me, but we will never know. There's no VAR down here, so I'm going to take it. Good penalty by Joe Turner as well. I think he's got 3 or 4 penalties this year. Okay, now we've just got to defend this lead and try and keep it 1-0 and maybe add to it. But I say, Maidstone are a good side. They're going to have to do very well to get 3 points here today. We did lose the reverse fixture 2-1 at Gallagher Stadium. That's a good ball. Tommy Wood, can he beat his goal drought? No, that was an awful finish. This is a good start by us here. That wasn't good, though. Gave the ball away, but we got it back. Ricky Modeste, need to see some performances from him as well. He has dipped in form recently. That's a good ball for Tom Beer. And it's Turner with a header, 2-0. 17th minute, we're double the lead. Turner's got both goals so far. Scored from the spot, and now we scored from the header. And Maidstone have not started this game well at all. 2-0 to the Angels. Ricky Modeste playing a part in the goal, which is good to see. Good to see him actually putting in a good shift here. But Tom Beer with the assist. Turner with their header. No one anywhere near him. And that's our lead doubled. Maidstone, despite their 58% possession, have had just one shot. And that's going to be a foul and a second yellow for Brownsword. Maidstone down to 10. Yep, 2 yellow cards for Brownsword. Maidstone 2-0 down and now a man down. Here's Turner, who is now on a hat-trick. I want to get a goal for Tommy Wood today. He hasn't scored in 5. I want to see him back on that score sheet. But here's Walters now for the Golden Blacks. And that's a cross intercepted by Clements. And here's Tommy Wood. He's got a few players to choose from. And we could try and go himself maybe. It's been forced out wide as the centre forward. He can go back for Fielding, and he does. And Fielding with a cross. Turner, hat-trick! No, just over. And at half-time, we have a pretty comfortable lead. 2-0 and a man advantage as well. Pleased to be ahead against a talented rival. Well done. Really, really impressed. Just need that goal from Tommy Wood. In fact, I'm going to go individual. I'm going to speak to Tommy Wood. I'm just going to say keep going just to him because I want him to get that goal. I know he's got it in him. He's got 19 goals this season. I know he can score them. It's just for some reason has started to dry up recently. I don't know where that ball's going either. Beer passing it to nobody apparently, to the corner flag. Here's Turner to Doug Loft. Loft gets it back from Tommy Wood, back to O'Hara. Fielding, we know we can hit them from range. Can he put a cross in there? It's intercepted. It's Modeste, Fielding. Modeste, come on. You've got someone lurking on the edge of the box here. Find them. Fielding has a shot, but that's blocked. Oh, look at the player here. Tom Beer was lurking around this area. I think I had a good sight of goal. I'm confident we can get 3 points here. I just want to try and get another goal just to try and put it to bed. Because Maidstone, despite their man disadvantage, are still going to try and get forward here. Here's Grant to Deacon. Deacon goes for a shot from range, but it's saved by John Henley. Booty to Phillips. We've dropped it onto balanced just to try and keep control of this game. We've got a free kick here with Loft. Headed away by Elol. Elol? That's the sound you make when you're losing 2-0 to your rivals. Lol. Turner to Miles. O'Hara. Turner is on a hat-trick. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Joe Turner gets a hat-trick and makes it 3-0 with his 13th of the season. 66th minute. Maidstone just not had a good day today. They've got a man down. 2 early goals conceded, and now it's a third. It's just unbelievable how much of a difference morale makes in a team. We were on that losing streak. And, we turned it around with a team meeting. And, we've just got to keep praising them when they're doing well. And that's all you've got to do. And you'll just keep it going. I think we found a system that these guys can work really well. We're playing direct, but we're not dropping too deep. I think we were doing badly before because we were inviting way too much pressure. We just need to take the game to these people. Now we know we can. We can actually, hopefully climb up that table even more. Here's corner. And, was that nearly an own goal? I think it might have been. I haven't made any changes yet. It might be a scope to maybe make a sub in a minute. Wood still not scored. But hopefully we can get him that goal before the end of the game. Because it's going to be a 6th game without a goal if it continues like this. Good block there. And here's Tom Beer to Joe Turner. Here is Wood. He's sitting very deep. Is that a yellow? That's going to be another yellow card. The captain, George Elacobi, sent off. Maidstone down to 9 men. Here's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to go 2 up top. I'm going to put Blair alongside Tommy Wood. We want to get him that goal. And I think giving him some support up there could be the way to do it. So he's going to come on. Also going to put Courtney Watson on for Joe Turner. So we're going to make a double change. And see if we can get Wood that last goal. We're going to go back to positive. We're 2 men ahead now. 3-0 up. Maybe with a 4th. Let's try and get him that goal. Let's try and get Tommy Wood that goal. Here is Wood. Fielding. And the cross finds Loft. And it's Modeste. And I think it was an offside in there. There was. And it's Blair. And, wow. Aaron Blair scores. The low knee from Dagenham and Redbridge makes it 4-0, 74 minutes gone. Not the striker that we wanted to score, but it's another goal. I'm going to take it. 74 minutes gone. Tonbridge 4, Maidstone United 0. Let's see this again then. Tom Beer wins their header. It's not a great distribution by the goalkeeper. Ricky Modeste with lots of space. Finds Blair, and a great finish from outside the box by the low knee. 4-0. Going to make my final change. Tom Beer is going to come off. Ben Clark is going to come on. Just make our final change here. Maybe a consolation goal here for Maidstone. Nope. Grant's ball chipped the keeper, but it goes over the post. Or over the bar. Free kick here with Regan Booty. And that's headed away by Clements. And here's Tommy Woods. And we could get a fifth here in the 85th minute. Tommy Woods got the ball. And, oh, wow. What's happened here? Modeste. Oh, good save by Hadler. Maidstone fell asleep for a second there. It's been a phenomenal performance today anyway. Maidstone haven't really helped themselves with the poor performance and the red card. So, you know, they are very much their own enemies today. But, you know, we've taken advantage of those opportunities that they've given us. And that is full time. What a result. Tonbridge Angels 4, Maidstone United 0. And the early penalty. A 20-minute red card for them. Down to 10 as the captain got sent off midway through the second half. That just went our way from the beginning. Wood didn't score, but didn't have a bad game in the slightest. It was our biggest win so far this season, and it's against the rivals as well. And puts us on 44 points, still a point off the playoffs. And you know what? We were aiming for 45 points at the end of this season. We're one away, but there's still 13 games to go this season, and we've pretty much achieved our target with that to spare. Phenomenal stuff. And, you know, I don't know that we're going to be able to make the playoffs. I think it's going to be a huge effort for us to do that. But we are looking, you know, comfortably in mid-table at the moment, and I'm really, really pleased with that. We're capable of beating some of the best sides here. We beat Hampton and Richmond, we beat Ebbsfleet, and we've just beaten Maidstone. We know we can beat these guys. And, you know, at the moment we're sitting comfortable in mid-table, which is fantastic. If we continue this, then, you know, we could make the playoffs. But let's have a look at our upcoming fixtures then. So in March, we have an away game against Eastbourne Borough. Then we host Bath, who I think we did lose to earlier in the season. Yeah, we're sort of coming up on our really poor run of form here, where we failed to win 5 games. We got a draw against Dorking, we beat Maidstone. So Eastbourne, Bath and Havant and Waterloo. Of these 3 games here, we lost all 3. So we're going to see if we can get better results in those ones. After that, we host Hampton and Richmond. Then we go away to Chippenham. And I think we'll come back for that home game on the 2nd of April against Hemel Hempstead, who are also 6th place. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn notifications on. Hemel Hempstead is going to be the game we play next time. But that was a huge win against the local rivals, 4-0. And they went down to 9 men as well. Just a really good day at the office for us. And hopefully we can build from there and get some good performances against Eastbourne, Bath and Havant and Waterloo. 3 sides we lost to in the first half of the season. Hopefully we'll get some more points this time round. It's going to be tough, but let's see if we can get these guys into the playoffs. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.